glad you're here. This is my second time to raise this on the Dáil. I raised it in your absence with Minister Humphreys. I've written to the Minister, and it's really, really serious. Deputy Kelly has raised it in relation to Borris-O'Kane. I'm raising it in relation to Galway. An eviction notice served on those who've been in accommodation for 2 or 3 years, embedded in the community. I know the local school, any amount of families with eviction notice for various times in July. The one in particular that I'm thinking about is Friday. This is a family now that have been moved 3 times. They're finally embedded in the community. Huge voluntary work. I mean, I could go on forever with the amount of work that they do. But what I'm asking is, this is cruel, inhuman and unacceptable. And there seems to be a battle going on between the Department of Housing and the Department of Children, and one trying to push the other to do something. Now, to serve eviction notices on families in this matter, tell them to get emergency accommodation in Galway, where there's none. There's absolutely none. We have a waiting list up to 20 years. There are no HAP premises available. These are not my words. This is the Simon community. Now, this inhumanity has to stop, and the decision must be reversed.
Sorry, thanks, Deputy. Sorry, I was just speaking to Minister Joe O'Brien on this matter as well. Look, I'll discuss it more with Minister O'Brien and Minister O'Gorman. My understanding, though, is that these are transfers as opposed to evictions, that people are being asked to transfer to other locations. But
there's no emergency accommodation.
Okay, let me look at this. I'll take a look at the specific situation that you have raised and discuss it with Minister O'Brien and Minister O'Gorman. I mean, what we are doing, and we've got to be honest in relation to this, what we are doing as the number of people from Ukraine has fallen, we are reducing our footprint in terms of leases and contracts.
This is inhuman.
I accept that this has to be done in a way that is careful and compassionate, and I accept that a number of communities across the country are rightly highlighting the sensitivities around this. I'm not familiar with the specific situation in relation to Galway, but I'll make myself familiar with it today. Thank you.